Welcome back. So in this very video, we will be covering next 5 questions, that is question number 41 to question number 45, tech exercise 11th class, structure of atom, that is the second chapter. Now let us move into question number 41 and let's see what is the statement for question number 41. Okay, the question number 41 is, just let me take my book. Okay, question number 41 is symbols. We have been given the symbols for bromine. Symbols this and this can be written, whereas symbols BR7935 and BR35 cannot be written. These are not acceptable. Answer briefly. Okay. Now, first of all, by convention, we know that the symbols of elements, they are given as XZA. That is the general symbol of the element. Z is the atomic number. A is the atomic mass. And X is the symbol of the element. So because by convention we use this, we cannot write it the other way around. So we need to write here the atomic number, here the atomic mass only, and we cannot reverse it. Okay. Now the second thing, if we say that we cannot write only bromine 35, see, 35 is the atomic number of bromine. The atomic numbers of the various elements is fixed for each element. If I say hydrogen, for hydrogen, the atomic number is going to be 1. If it is helium, the atomic number is going to be 2. Okay, it can never change. It is a fixed thing. Okay, similarly, when we are talking about bromine, it is fixed that the atomic number of bromine is 35. Now, atomic mass is not fixed because the elements, they have different isotopes. Okay, so bromine is having the isotope 79. Bromine is having the isotope 81. Now, in this case, if we only write that bromine is 35, what will happen? We are not specifying which isotope of bromine. It can be 79 also, it can be 81 also. So it creates a confusion around it. So we need to specify the atomic mass. Atomic mass specification is more important than atomic number specification because atomic numbers are always fixed. So atomic masses are variable because of the presence of different isotopes. So we need to always write the atomic masses. Hope this is clear to you. Let us now move into question number 42. The question number 42 states that an element with mass number 81 contains 31.7% more neutrons as compared to protons. Assign the atomic symbol. So we have been given the mass number to be equal to 81, and we have been given that the number of neutrons is 31.7% more than the number of protons. Now, first of all, we can just write number of protons plus number of neutrons is equal to, number of protons plus number of neutrons is equal to atomic mass, that is A. So here we can just write, if we say that number of protons is P and number of neutrons is small n, it is equal to 81 because we have been given the atomic mass to be equal to 81. Okay, now from the statement, the number of neutrons has been given to be equal to more than 31.7% the number of protons. So it will be equal to P plus 31.7 upon 100 multiplied by P. So this will be the number of protons. Number of neutrons. So from this, what we can do is, we can say, just put the value of n here in this very equation. P plus 31.7 upon 100, P equal to 81. Now, we can just write 2P plus 0.317P is equal to 81, or I can just write 2.317P is equal to 81, or P is equal to 81 upon 2.317. Now this will come out to be equal to 81 divided by 2.317. It is coming out to be equal to 34.9. So we will take it as equal to 35. So this is coming out to be equal to 35. The number of protons is equal to 35. Now, if the number of protons is equal to 35, this means this will be the atomic number of the element. So atomic number 35 is for bromine. And the atomic mass we have already been given 81. All right. So the symbol of the atom will be 35, bromine 3581. If you need to find out what is the number of neutrons, you just can do it. 81 minus 35, it will come out to be equal to 46. So this will be the number of neutrons. Okay, so let us now move into next question, that is question number 43. Question number 43. So in this very question, we have been given there is an ion with mass number 37. Mass number means atomic mass, that is it is equal to 37. Okay. It possesses 1 unit of negative charge. 1 unit of negative charge. So if I say the number of electrons is equal to E, number of protons. Now, if it is having 1 negative charge, this means the number of protons will be lesser than the number of electrons. Or we can say number of electrons will be more than the number of protons. 1 unit negative charge is there will be difference of 1 in the number of electrons and number of protons. So number of protons will be equal to E minus 1. Okay, so because it is having 1 negative charge. Okay, if the ion contains 11.1% more neutrons than electrons, find the symbol of the ion. So now we have been told that number of neutrons, that is N, it is equal to 11.1% more than the number of electrons. So it will be E plus E into 11.1 upon 100. So this is the number of neutrons which are present inside the atom. We need to find out the symbol of the ion. Okay, so let us now see how we can just find it out. So number of protons plus number of neutrons is equal to A. Number of protons plus number of neutrons is equal to 37. Okay, now number of protons is E minus 1 plus number of neutrons is E plus E multiplied by 11.1 upon 100. It is equal to 37. So we just can write, so E plus E, 2E plus 0.111 upon 0.111E is equal to, so take this one on the other side, so it will be 37 plus 1. So we just can calculate E from here. So 2.111E is equal to 38. So E will be equal to 38 upon 2.111. So it is equal to 38 divided by 2.111 equal to 18. So number of electrons is coming out to be equal to 18. So number of protons will be equal to E minus 1. E is 18. 18 minus 1, 17. So number of protons is 17 and number of electrons is 18. Now what is the symbol with atomic number? The number of protons is equal to the atomic number. So 17 atomic number is for chlorine. So chlorine will be, chlorine 17 and here it will be 37. So not carbon, chlorine, so sorry. So it is negative because we have been told that number of electrons is 1 more than the number of protons. So there will be a net negative charge on this very atom. So it will be the chlorine negative ion. All right. So let us now move into question number 44. So the question number 44 is, an ion with mass number 56. Again, Similar question is there. Mass number has been given to be equal to 56. Contains 3 units of positive charge. Now it is a positively charged ion. 3 units of positive charge. So we just can say number of electrons is equal to E. Therefore, number of protons. So number of protons will be 3 more than the number of electrons. So I can just write E plus 3. Okay. Now we have been given that the number of neutrons is 30.4% more than that of number of electrons. Number of neutrons is 30.4% more than that of number of electrons. So number of neutrons will be equal to E plus 30.4 upon 100 into E. So it will be equal to E plus 0.304 E. So this is the total number of neutrons. Now A is equal to, the atomic number is equal to number of protons plus number of neutrons. So now we have been given that it is equal to 56. So number of protons is E plus 3, number of neutrons is E plus 0.304 E equal to 56. Or we can just write 2E plus 0.304 E is equal to, take this on this side, so it will become 53. 2.304 E is equal to 53. E is equal to 53 upon 2.304. So it is coming out to be equal to 53 divided by 2.304. So it is equal to 23. So number of electrons is coming out to be equal to 23. So therefore number of protons will be equal to 23 plus 3 equal to 26. And we have been given the mass number or the atomic mass. So number of protons is equal to the atomic number. So this means atomic number 26. It belongs to iron. So it will be iron atom. 26. Here we have 56. So because there is excess of protons, 3 protons are extra than electrons. So it will not be neutral. It will be carrying a 3 positive charge. Fe3 positive. All right. Hope this is clear to you. Now let us move into question number. Which question is there? It is question number 45. Let us see now what is. Question number 45. Arrange the following types of radiations in increasing order of frequency. Okay. In increasing order of frequency, we have been given the radiation of microwave. Microwave is there. Second is amber light that is present at the traffic signals. Okay. Then we have FM. Then we have cosmic rays. Then we have X-rays. Okay. Okay. So if you just go and see the sequence, we need to write it in increasing order of the frequency. That is the smallest frequency first, then to the next, to the next. So it will be cosmic rays first, smallest frequency, then X-rays, then amber light, then it will be microwave, then it will be FM. Okay, so the smallest is for cosmic rays and the largest frequency is for FM. So this is the sequence. So we are now done with the next 5 questions. That is question number 41 to question number 45. Hope you are getting a lot of conceptual clarity from these very videos. If you find anything difficult, you're still not able to understand the things, you can just write in the comment section below. Okay, so I will try my level best to put the solutions to your doubts also. Okay, so let us now meet in the next video with the next 5 questions.